thought I'd get up here and update you on my training. So last week was the highest mileage week in this training cycle so far, 50 miles. I wasn't actually feeling that great last week because I had dental surgery and I was on some medication. So maybe all of that affected my times. They were off. This week is an extremely busy week work-wise, and you know that presents challenges to trying to get out and train. So I'm looking at maybe 42 miles this week. My friend at Rookie Runners Pod suggested that as you are moving up your mileage significantly, take some weeks, especially if you're an older athlete, to step back and reduce that mileage by 10 or maybe even 20%, you know, in a single week. I'm out here to do 7 miles on the track, and I'm aiming to do a 20 miler this week. A few things I wanted to mention also about the Olympics. Everybody was watching it, right? Track and field, that's what I really focused on, and I can talk about, you know, the relays and the 400 meter races, but I'm just going to talk about the Olympics. No, not the Olympics, obviously. That's all the Olympics. The marathon. I got up early to watch live the men's marathon, and I will leave in this video a clip of me because I did catch my reaction. I was smiling from ear to ear when Tola crossed the finish line and got the Olympic record. It was 2:06:25, I think it was. That's great. Conner Mantz, Clayton Young, they came in 9th and 10th place. Wonderful. I don't know where Kipchoge is. I don't think they called it yet. Well, I guess they just didn't call it because he was so far behind. It's already, they've just switched to volleyball, so I turned off the TV. I could say more, but just to say that I was pleasantly surprised actually by the results for some of the athletes. I was so happy to see Conner Mantz and Clayton Young, who set their, if I remember this correctly, they set their qualifying times for the Olympic trials in last year's Chicago Marathon. And everybody who watches this channel knows that's the marathon. I ran it. So they set those times in that marathon. Again, I'm just still like on a cloud that I followed in the footsteps of these guys on that path. And then they went on to, of course, clinch the opportunity to run in the actual Olympics at the Olympic trials. So to see them both come in the top 10 was wonderful. I was elated. I felt proud, almost as if I was a member of their family. Of course, Sifan Hassan, the women's winner of the Olympics, the gold. She won. She was the women's winner of last year's Chicago Marathon. And now she's the gold medalist for the Olympics. I also saw her win that live. That was a fabulous finish. I was rooting for her all the way. In fact, I was saying from my seat, "Go, Hassan, get it," and, you know, and then it happened, and again, it was like watching a member of the family achieve this incredible moment. Anyway, I'm gonna get out and start my 7 miles, some speed work. No, obviously I'm not training for a 5K. At this point, my total focus is the marathon, but I've got to get back to do some speed work because I've been lax with that. It's going to be important. I think Sifan Hassan herself shows us the importance of having a kick at the end of the marathon. So that was the difference, right? That's what got her the gold, was that kick. So today I am going to do about 2 to 3 miles of speed work and then 4 miles of just regular running if I can tolerate this heat, because the sun is starting to really bear down. Yeah, and that's it. I'm gonna do this Sifan Hassan, I guess. So my first 3 miles were a warm-up, and I did it at an average pace of 10:05. All right, we're about to start. So I did that in a pace of 8 minutes flat, but the actual time was 2 minutes and 1 second. So I'm obviously no Sydney McLaughlin Levroni. I've definitely run faster 400-meter repeat, but you know, the name of the game here is let's not compare ourselves. Yes, I just compared myself, but you know, there's really no comparison. So not between a regular person and an Olympic athlete. But anyway, do your best. You know, that's all you can ask for, is get out, try to do your best. And today, for that first 400-meter repeat, a pace of 8 minutes flat was my best. So let's see how I do on the others. That one was better. 1 minute, 59 seconds. And if I were to sustain the pace over a mile, it would be a 7 minute, 52 second mile. So one of the lessons here is the first one was an 8 minute, would have been an 8 minute mile if sustained. And that was for the 400 meters, 2 minutes, 1 second. For a gain of 8 seconds. So doing an average pace of 7 minutes, 52 seconds a mile, if I were to sustain this pace, we're talking only running 2 seconds faster per quarter mile. So if you can wrap your head around that, you're only talking running 2 seconds faster, but that would give you such a remarkable time improvement. And if you were able to sustain an improvement like that over the course of, let's say, we can look at many different courses, but let's say the marathon, since this channel primarily focuses on that, that would be a significant amount of time you would save. It could mean the difference between, if this was important to you, qualifying for one of the major races or not. So wrap your head around that. Run 2 seconds faster, 3 seconds faster, whatever it is. You're capable of it. We're all capable of it. Anyway, I'm gonna get in at least 4 others. I'm gonna turn the recorder off, but if I do anything significant, I'll turn it back on and I'll report to you. I just did 4 400-meter repeats. The other 2 were nothing significant, but I'm gonna finish off with 2 800-meter repeats and then just 2 cool down miles because I realized I just have way too much to do, including editing and putting up this video with any luck today. I did that 800 meters in 4 minutes 7 seconds, or translates to an 8 minute 18 second pace. So anyway, one more of these. Okay, I'll put on the gas a bit at the end on that second and last one. I did it in 4 minutes 4 seconds, pace of 8 minutes 12 seconds, which if I were able to sustain that kind of pace over the course of a marathon in my age bracket, that would qualify me for Chicago and Boston. Anyway, so I'm gonna take it easy, 2 cool down miles, and then I gotta get back to my other work that actually pays me.